Hey everyone, Kathy here from Dirty Booty Soaps, and today I'm going to be making a rose soap. So I'm hoping it turns out me and florals don't always get along, but I increased my olive oil content in this soap, and I'm going to soap really cool and stir my fragrance in at the end before I pour. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I'm also doing a review again for How to Look Pretty. This particular set was the one they originally wanted to send me. I did a review on the colorant as well as the antioxidant set of dried flowers and herbs. And this one is the flowers. And so it comes in this nice little box. And when you open it up, you get this card, and on the card tells you what's inside of the box, and also has a little business card. So in this particular box, we have the Globe Amaranth. I'll get this close. I haven't opened these yet, but these are really nice flowers, and you get a whole bunch of them. So this would make quite a few loaves of soap here if you were to put these on the top, or you could crumble them, sprinkle them in your bath bombs or body oils, whatever you like. Let's see, here I've got more lavender. You can never have enough lavender. And these are really nice little purple. And here is some forget-me-nots. Those are really pretty. Those would go nice in a soap. Really pretty purpley blue. Kind of a periwinkle color. Again, the rosebuds, which is what I'm going to be using today. So we'll keep those off to the side here. I'm going to put a rosebud on top of each soap we're doing today. And let's see. We've got peony flowers, which are right here. Really pretty. I'm not opening these yet because I'm not using them today. But really nice set, and you get quite a few in there. It looks like about a half a cup. And then this is hibiscus. Now, you probably could use the hibiscus in tea or your bath bombs or whatever else if you want to infuse something with your hibiscus. So that's what you got there. So it comes, like I said, all nice and sealed in packages, and you just kind of alternate them to get them back in. Nice, somewhat nice. And like I said, we're going to leave the roses out because we're going to use those. But anyway, in the box below, I'm going to link you. They are having a giveaway for Mother's Day. So look in the description box below. I'll not only link you to our Facebook and Etsy store, but then also their giveaway, and we'll have information on that. So check that out in the box below. So I've got my lye water cooling. It's almost ready to go. Like I said, I'm doing a rose fragranced soap today. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a total disaster. What I am adding into this is, instead of using titanium dioxide, I'm going to use zinc oxide. I want this to be pretty gentle for the skin. And so I'm using zinc oxide, and I'm also using pink rose clay in part of it to do just kind of a drop swirl in the loaf. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I've got my little pour pitcher here. I'm going to put about, much in there for the rose color to add into our batch. So, and I've got these really crappy gloves from, I don't want to, it's a good place, Walgreens. They have these boxes and they say one size, but obviously I have gargantuan hands or something, because I always end up ripping these when I put them on. But anyway, that's all I've got right now. So we're going to keep using those until they're gone. So we'll get the soap poured, kind of texture the top a bit. I'm going to dust it with a little of this Sparkle Plenty from Mad Micas. I haven't used that yet. And then we'll put a little rosebud on the top of each slice. I've got my mold kind of marked where I want to put the rosebuds. And these are really, really nice rosebuds. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to have to pick the stem off of this one. But look at the nice shape on these rosebuds. I really love their rosebuds. They're beautiful. So that's going to go on the top at the very end. And then we'll cut it and show you what they look like on the inside. So I'm going to go check my lye. I want it to be, like I said, nice and cool. And so hopefully the soap won't seize on me. So we're going to check that and be right back. Alright, so we're going to give this a shot now. My lye has some little bits in it, so I'm going to pour it through a strainer just to hopefully filter some of those little bits out. And we'll get started. Like I said, I don't want to over mix this with my hand blender today. Because this darn rose fragrance always gets me. So I just want to get it to emulsify here a bit. Just so it looks like it's mixed here. I'm going to pour off into this little one. About yay much. Yay. Okay. I will add my zinc oxide in there. Just a bit. And put my clay in the other. And I'm using my soaping oils. Yeah. Zoom back out a little bit. So I'm just going to give this another quick zhuzh. Just to incorporate that. And again with the clay. I just wanted to use some natural colorants this time. And, you know, keep it as close to natural as I can while still using a fragrance oil, that is. So, there's that. Still really fluid. Now I'm going to add, let me get my other spatula here for this one. I'm going to add most of my fragrance here and pour. I'm going to wait to add it to my clay. Bring my mold here. Oh, it does, the rose smells so nice. So I'm trying to work quick here while it's still fluid. And pour most of this. Most all. This isn't going to fill all the way to the top either, so the rest of my rose in there. And stir that really good. And I'm going to pour from up high. And just kind of making sure I hit different areas within my soap. And I'm pouring it all in. And I'm going to come down lower and just get the rest of it out here. I'm going to leave just a little bit to scrape onto the top. See, my white is setting up already. But it didn't seize. And I'll still have plenty of time to texture, I think, here. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to scrape what I can of the white out. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to give this a little shimmy. I'm going to scrape just a little bit of what I have left here. I don't have a lot left. And just kind of hit the top here and there. And look how thick that's getting. And we'll be texturing that. I'm going to bang this down first. So there's that. And quickly, here I'll zoom in a bit so you can see a little better. I'm just going to sort of take my spoon. Oh, see, look how thick that is. So I'm going to kind of smush that in. I think it's because of the clay. Anyway, this is going to look really rustic, yet elegant because of the rose on the top. And come up this side. I have the TV going. I hope that doesn't affect anything. I hope you don't hear it too much. It's really low, so okay. So that's kind of a sloppy top, but anyway. When it decided to set up, it really set up. Anyway, that's okay. So we'll get my roses. I'm just going to shake a few out, and we're going to get 9 slices out of this. So, and you can see where I've marked along the side where I want to put my roses. So it's kind of like in the middle of each slice. Like I said, these are perfect little rose buds. I just love them. We get 9 slices out of this loaf. Nice thick slices. These would be great for Mother's Day. So there's our little rosebuds. And now I'm going to hit it with some of this glitter on the top. I'm trying to do this all over the container so it doesn't go everywhere. Anyway. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that shine. Back in the container. And this is one of those micas that really, you notice it flying around the air quite a bit, so be careful when you're using this. I just like to give it a little blow on the top just to make sure it gets good contact there. So we'll bring you down and look a little closer. Hopefully you can see the beautiful sparkle. And we'll come back and we'll cut this tomorrow morning. It'll be just a second for you guys. But I can't wait to see. It should be a really beautiful, rustic, natural looking bar. So we'll be back. Hi guys, okay, it's 24 hours later and we're gonna unmold and cut our rose soap. So these molds are really cool in that they have a slider here on the bottom, which you can just pull out, and the soap just slides right out. And then you can peel off your papers like so. I've done a few layers of paper just to make sure that nothing comes out of the mold. So I went back and forth with my paper a few times. I tried the one piece lining method, and I don't know, I have a hard time with the tall skinny mold with that, so anyway, I'll get this out of the way. It does smell really good. It's a nice size loaf. And my little cheese slicer should work with that. Get my coffee out of the way. Maybe sideways. No, maybe not. Maybe I need to get my other one. We'll see here. I think we'll work okay. This gives me a good view of between the roses here. Yeah, that's good. And very pretty, a nice naturally colored bar. The rose on top. We'll get some more cut here. It's early in the morning, so everything's quiet here. The dogs are sleeping on the couch. No mailman to bark at. Again. Real nice swirl. Went and got my hair cut and colored yesterday, so I'm all ready for our vacation in less than 2 weeks now. We're going on a cruise, so we're gonna have a good time doing Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas, so that should be fun. Isn't that beautiful? I love that rose clay, using that as a colorant. So yes, we can't wait. We're gonna have our little granddaughter Emma, the one I always say hi to. Hi Emma. She just turned 6. And the last time she was on a cruise with us, she was but a bun in the oven. We called her Bun because that's the cruise we found out we were going to be grandparents on. So it'll be nice to actually have her really there with us this time. And not just a little bun. It's going to be fun, and I get to do a bucket list item of mine. We're going to swim with the dolphins. It's something I've always wanted to do. I love dolphins, and so we decided to splurge this time, and we're going to swim with the dolphins. So we'll get that ticked off my little bucket list. I can't wait. If you follow me over on Facebook at Dirty Booty Soaps, after our trip, I'll post a few pictures. So, and maybe a video. You never know. So you can check us out on Facebook, and sometime around mid-April when we get back, you can check that out. There's a little bit of glycerin rivers happening, but it's okay. It adds to the rustic, I think, appearance. I really like how this turned out. Oops. I like this little cheese slicer. You can find them on Amazon. I think that's where we got ours. It works great. As long as your loaf isn't too tall. If I'd have filled this all the way to the top, I'd have had to use a different cutter. But this is fine. Our last cut here. And there we go. And this is our end slice. Got trim. Maybe I trim just a hair off the end slice and see if I can get any of that red to show through on the other side. Just a little bit. We'll do the same thing to the first one. Just to get just a hair. With that thin slice, and there. So now we've got a little bit on each one of those. And I've got some little bits of soap dough left I can do something with there. But they turned out great. I love them. I love the natural color. I'm calling this one Rustic Rose. Do a flyby. So, let's zoom back. Oh, sorry about that. But look at that. That turned out to be a really beautiful loaf. I'm very happy. I think I would do this one again. And I love how it looks with the little rosebud on top. And a little bit of glitter. And it smells wonderful, just like fresh cut roses. And the swirl turned out pretty cool. So there you go. And I'll mention again, don't forget to look down below in the box for the link to the How to Look Pretty giveaway. They're giving away, I believe, a couple different sets of the dried flowers and herbs, and I think colorant, maybe some mica. I'm not sure. I think it's a pretty big giveaway. So make sure you go down below and click the link and enter. I believe, don't quote me, I believe that all of their affiliates, like myself, who they've given product to, are each going to have a winner off of their affiliate link. So anyway, there you go. So enter and try and win some great product there. And check us out over on Facebook at Dirty Booty Soaps. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I'm going to list this one. I do pre-sale on my items, so we will be listing this on our Etsy page, and it will ship in 1 month from the upload of the video. So check the upload date, and it'll say on the listing when it ships. So, but this is a pre-order. I've got 9 bars, so grab them while you can if you want one. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe, hit like if you liked the video. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now, and goodbye, Emma. We'll see you soon.